As the Formula One grid prepares for the final, crucial pre-season test in Bahrain, German automotive giant Audi has issued a powerful statement of intent that serves as a warning to the established order. In a series of bold declarations, Audi's leadership has made it unequivocally clear that they are not entering the sport merely to participate, they are here to win. While their new car has had a difficult and quiet start to testing, the sheer scale of their investment, the recruitment of top-tier personnel, and the unwavering ambition laid out by CEO Gernot Döllner signal the arrival of a new works team with the resources and the long-term vision to disrupt the entire grid. Speaking about the project, Audi CEO Gernot Döllner was uncompromising in his goals. He stated, "We are not entering Formula One just to be there. We want to win." He then put a firm timeline on that ambition, declaring, "By 2030, we want to fight for the World Championship title." This is not the cautious, managed language typically used by new entrants. This is the confident, long-term strategic planning of a global superpower. By setting a clear, albeit distant, target for championship contention, Döllner is sending a message to the board in Ingolstadt, to potential star drivers and engineers, and to their future rivals. This is a fully funded, top-priority project with the highest possible objectives. This mission is being spearheaded by a newly assembled team of F1 veterans who understand the monumental task ahead. The project is now headed by former Ferrari boss Mattia Binotto, with ex-Red Bull sporting director Jonathan Wheatley serving as team principal. This duo represents a powerful combination of technical leadership and operational sharpness, and they are the architects of this new era. Wheatley perfectly encapsulated the challenge and the journey so far, acknowledging the team's past as the underfunded Sauber outfit. He described it as starting from humble beginnings, transforming a very small team into a major works operation. His description of bringing together this incredible powertrain from Germany and mating it to a Swiss chassis highlights the unique logistical and cultural challenge of the Audi project. Unlike Mercedes at Brackley or Ferrari at Maranello, Audi's operation is split across two countries, requiring seamless integration between the engine department in Newburgh, Germany, and the chassis department in Hinwil, Switzerland. The on-track reality of this challenge was evident during the first pre-season test in Barcelona. The new Audi car, which ran in a testing livery, had a difficult debut. It completed far fewer laps than its competitors, suffering from technical issues that kept it confined to the garage for long periods. The lap times were, frankly, uncompetitive, placing them firmly at the back of the pack. For any other new team, this would be a disastrous start. However, for Audi, it is a necessary and expected part of the process. They are not focused on the 2026 timesheets, they are focused on the 2030 championship trophy. This first car is a Spec A machine, a rolling laboratory designed to test the fundamental integration of their brand new power unit with their first ever chassis. Every failure, every stoppage is a valuable data point that helps them understand the weaknesses they need to address. But before we analyze the realistic trajectory for Audi in 2026, if you're serious about understanding the engineering war that defines modern F1, this is the time to subscribe. We're not just reporting the news, we're explaining the why behind it. Hit that subscribe button to get the expert-level detail that separates the casual fan from the true insider. So, what is a realistic expectation for Audi in their debut season? It would be naive to think they will be challenging the likes of McLaren, Mercedes, or Ferrari. The gap to the front is simply too large, and those teams have a multi-decade head start in terms of integrated processes and legacy knowledge. Instead, Audi's 2026 battle will be fought in the fiercely competitive midfield. Their primary targets will be teams like Alpine, Haas, and perhaps even the newly ambitious Williams. The warning issued by Audi's leadership is not for the top four teams this year, it is for the established midfield. Audi's success in 2026 will be measured not in podiums, but in progress. Can they consistently out-qualify and outrace the other midfield teams? Can they prove that their power unit is reliable and has a strong development curve? Can they execute clean race weekends with solid strategy and pit stops? If they can establish themselves as the best of the rest, finishing regularly in the points and occasionally challenging for a top 6 finish, their debut season will be considered a resounding success. This would provide the perfect foundation from which to build. proving that their operational structure is sound and that their development path is heading in the right direction. It would be a clear signal to the rest of the paddock that the German giant is on the march. The key to this progress lies in the full integration of the works team. As a full works entry, Audi is designing and building both its chassis and its power unit. This is a massive advantage. It means their chassis designers in Switzerland can work hand in glove with the engine designers in Germany, creating a car where every component is perfectly optimized to work with every other. Customer teams, by contrast, must design their chassis around a power unit supplied by another manufacturer, which always involves compromises. This works team advantage allows for more efficient packaging, better cooling solutions, and a more harmonious balance between the car's mechanical and aerodynamic platforms. While the benefits of this integration may not be fully realized in 2026, it is the single most important factor that will fuel their long-term climb to the front. Let's break down what this works team advantage means in practice. A customer team like Haas, for example, receives their Ferrari power unit as a self-contained black box. They are given the dimensions and cooling requirements, and they must design their chassis around it. If they want to package their side pods more tightly for an aerodynamic gain, they are limited by the cooling layout dictated by Ferrari. Audi faces no such compromise. Their chassis engineers in Hinwil can have a direct conversation with the engine designers in Nuremberg. They can say, "We want to pursue a zero-pod style concept. Can you redesign the radiator layout to accommodate this?" Or, "We want to lower the car's center of gravity. Can you reposition the energy store?" This collaborative process allows for a level of design synergy that customer teams can only dream of. It means the final car is not a collection of parts, but a single cohesive organism. The project's success also hinges on its ability to attract top-tier talent. With a state-of-the-art factory, a massive budget, and the backing of a prestigious global brand, Audi is now one of the most attractive destinations for engineers, aerodynamicists, and, crucially, drivers. The team has already been on a major recruitment drive, poaching experienced personnel from rival teams. This influx of new ideas and expertise will be critical in accelerating their development. Furthermore, their status as a top works team makes them a highly desirable seat for drivers. While they have a solid lineup for their debut season, you can be sure that every top driver whose contract is expiring in the next few years will be looking at Audi as a potential future home. Securing a top-line championship-caliber driver for 2027 or 2028 will be the final piece of the puzzle in their quest for the title. For their debut season, Audi has opted for a blend of experience and youth in their driver lineup. This is a deliberate and intelligent choice. The experienced driver, likely a veteran of the midfield, provides a crucial baseline. They understand the nuances of racecraft and can provide reliable, consistent feedback to help the engineers correlate their data and understand the car's fundamental behavior. Their role is to be the steady hand that guides the team through the inevitable challenges of a first season. The younger driver, meanwhile, represents the team's future. Their role is to learn, to grow with the team, and to push the limits of the car without the pressure of leading the development. This combination allows Audi to build for the future while remaining grounded in the present. It ensures they have a driver who can score points and provide solid feedback now, and another who is being groomed to potentially become the superstar that will lead their future championship charge. In conclusion, Audi's bold declarations ahead of the Bahrain test are a powerful statement of their long-term ambition. While their on-track debut was challenging, it is a small and expected hurdle in a much larger, more strategic marathon. The real warning from Audi is not about their immediate pace in 2026, but about the undeniable reality of their project. A fully funded, fully integrated works team led by proven winners with the clear and unwavering goal of winning the Formula One World Championship. Their battle this year will be to dominate the midfield, but every decision, every upgrade, and every new hire will be made with an eye on their ultimate goal. The rest of the paddock has been put on notice. A new giant has entered the sport, and it is only a matter of time before it reaches the front.